So, what does a truly profitable AI business actually look like? Let's forget all the hype for a second. Today, we're going to dig into 7 business ideas that are based on what millions of people are already asking AI to do for them. Let's get into it.
Okay, first, you gotta understand the scale of what's happening. This number right here, 700 million. That's how many people are active on ChatGPT every single week. That's more than 10% of the entire planet. A market this huge, appearing this fast, that just doesn't happen.
And all those hundreds of millions of people, they're basically leaving a trail of breadcrumbs. So what this explainer is really all about is revealing one single insight from all that data, an insight that points directly to where the real money is going to be made with AI.
Yeah, this massive user base is nothing short of a hidden gold mine. I mean, they're telling us what they want every single day, and we're about to show you the roadmap they've literally drawn out for us.
So how do we find the gold in that gold mine? Well, turns out OpenAI actually released some research on how people are using their tool, and it's basically a treasure map. It decodes what people really want from AI, which takes all the guesswork out of finding a killer business idea.
And here it is. This is the treasure map. Just look at this breakdown. The top 2 uses, almost tied, are personal guidance and writing. We're talking nearly 30% for each. This isn't just people asking for article summaries, you know. They're looking for real, practical help in their daily lives.
And this, right here, is the key. Every single slice on that chart is a proven need, and each one can be spun out into its own dedicated AI business that does that one thing perfectly. That's the whole strategy we're going to explore, building specialized, what they call vertical AI tools that just blow general AI out of the water for specific tasks.
So let's start with the biggest slice on the pie chart, personal growth. We're going to look at how you can turn this huge demand for self-improvement and day-to-day advice into some actual, tangible business ideas.
All right, get this. The data shows over 10% of all chats are about learning and tutoring. But here's the problem, right? General AI is forgetful. It has no memory. It doesn't remember what you learned last week or what your learning style is. So how do you fix that? Well, here's the solution, a dedicated AI tutor. Just imagine an app that doesn't just spit out answers, but it actually knows you. It figures out how you learn best, it remembers what you struggled with yesterday, and it can even send you a little nudge to keep you on track. It's a continuous, personal teacher, and it's exactly what people are trying to get out of the current tools. Okay, let's look at another big clue from the data. Remember that slice for how-to advice? That was 8.5%. And these aren't just casual questions. These are people with a specific problem who need a solution, like right now. That's called high intent, and it's super valuable.
And this is where these super focused apps can just totally crush it. I'm not talking about a general chatbot. I'm talking about an AI resume fixer that pulls from your LinkedIn and makes your resume perfect. Or a meal planner that only does meal plans and does it better than anyone. It's simple, it's elegant, and it serves a demand that we already know exists.
Now this is fascinating. The data shows people are already getting comfortable asking AI for advice on their health, their fitness, even their skincare routine. The trust is already being built. So the question is, how can we build a real business on top of that trust?
You do it by creating these hyper-personalized wellness apps. Think about it. An AI fitness trainer that sees you're getting stronger and adjusts your workout automatically. Or a skincare coach that gives you advice for your specific skin. You know, Apple's AI Workout Buddy is a great real-world example of this. It's an AI that's right there with you on your run, pushing you. The demand is there. You just need to build the focused tool.
Okay, let's switch gears. We've talked about our personal lives, now let's talk about the professional world. Because these same rules of going deep on one thing, they apply just as much to building the future of how we work.
So we saw that writing was a huge category, right? 28%. But think about it. A salesperson does not write like a lawyer. And a lawyer definitely doesn't write like an HR manager. The general writing tools, they just miss all that nuance. They don't get it. So the opportunity here is to build these vertical writing copilots. A Chrome extension that is built just for salespeople, helping them write the perfect cold email or follow-up. Or a tool specifically for legal teams that helps critique contracts. By focusing on one field, you can create something that's 1,000,000 times more valuable than a generic tool.
And it's not just writing. The data points to a bunch of other professional needs where being super specialized is everything. 2 of the biggest ones that jump out are translation and coding, because in both of those fields, context is absolutely king.
And this is where niching down becomes your superpower. For translation, don't just build another translator. Build one that actually understands cultural context, tone, even slang. And for coding, instead of a general copilot, why not build one just for game developers or crypto engineers or for people building on Shopify? Be the absolute best solution for one specific group of people.
All right, on to our final category. And this one might seem small on the chart, but believe me, it is massively monetizable. We're talking about the future of AI-powered shopping.
Here's the core insight. People are already on ChatGPT asking things like, which of these 2 cameras should I buy? The real opportunity isn't just to stick an affiliate link in the answer. It's to build and own the entire AI-native shopping experience from the very beginning to the very end.
So, here's a really concrete example. A virtual try-on app. It's super simple. You see an outfit you like online? You upload a picture of it. Then you upload a picture of yourself. The AI puts it all together and shows you what you'd look like wearing it. And if you love it, boom, you buy it right there in the app. You own the entire journey, from discovery all the way to checkout.
So, if you zoom out and look at the big picture, the whole strategy becomes super clear. It's this idea of general AI versus vertical AI. A general tool like ChatGPT is incredibly wide, but it's also pretty shallow. It can do a ton of things just okay. The real opportunity is in vertical AI, being narrow but going incredibly deep. It's about doing one thing for one type of person absolutely perfectly.
And really, if you take away just one thing from all this, let it be this. You do not need to invent a new problem to solve. The demand is already there, proven by millions of people every single week. The winning playbook is to find one of those needs and just build a better, more focused solution for it.
And that kind of brings us to the final thought here. We've just walked through 7 ideas that serve what AI users need right now, today. But this tech is moving so fast, and those needs are going to change. So the real question to leave you with is, how can you use this same way of thinking to figure out what the users of tomorrow are going to need?